I had done a lot of cool stuff at Riot. I'd worked on champion development. I'd helped ship some very ambitious projects. What I found over time is that what I really enjoyed was managing, mentoring, training, coaching leaders. And I did really look into doing that within Riot, and I did some of it. I did some internal coaching, and I'd moved into the production discipline space. So I was helping lead the production, figure out what it meant to be a producer, a dev manager, which was a subdiscipline of production. What is it that leaders are actually bringing to the organization? As I was doing that, people inside of Riot kept asking me, "Hey, can you come help me ship this thing?" And this made a lot of sense to me because I had a proven record of shipping things, even hard things to ship, inside of game development spaces. And Riot's a game studio. They want to make games. So this made a ton of sense, but it was also not what I wanted to be doing. And while I would say that Riot was very invested and had some of the best leadership focus of many of the studios that I've interacted with since, they wanted to make games. And what I wanted to do was something else. And so the simplest way I would describe it is that the Venn diagram of what I wanted to do and what I felt Riot wanted me to do basically separated. And that was okay. I wasn't bothered by that once I kind of realized it. But it did mean that, well, shoot, I could stay here and do the things that I'm not most interested in doing, or try to force my way into doing things that Riot really isn't that interested in me doing, or I can go and do my own thing. And I chose to go and do my own thing. And what didn't know exactly what that would be like. I was talking to somebody who'd left the company the year before, Aaron Smith, who co-founded Valarin Inc. with me and Building Better Games with me. But yeah, I was just trying to figure out, okay, well, what would this look like? Should I go to a different company? Should I just start doing coaching as an individual? And what I settled on was, could I actually do training and consulting in the game space to try to help studios succeed, to try to level up leaders? And the specific vision, improving leadership and production and game development so that we all make better games that players love to play, that only became more refined over the years. But that was there was the sort of the root of it, the seeds of it were there right in that transition. And it was a big shift. Running your own company is not, of any scale, is not a trivial endeavor. Anybody tells you otherwise, I don't know if they're just not running a company or they're not doing it very well or what, or maybe they're just that brilliant. I don't know. It's hard. So yeah, that was the motivation for the transition, was like, what I want to do is help leaders succeed. I want to help leaders in game dev not focus on the wrong problems, actually focus on the right ones. And because it is so easy for leaders to become the problem that the team can't overcome. And often those leaders are not doing that because they're self-serving, malicious individuals. Often it's because they're uninformed, untrained. They're trying to do the right thing based on what they've seen or observed and the lessons that they've picked up over their life, but they don't realize that that's actually counterproductive to the success of their organization. And so how can I go and help them? And another motivator was, when I first joined Riot, I was straight out of the military. I did not have game dev or game production experience. And so I went out and tried to find it. And outside of a couple mentors within Riot, who I'm very thankful for, there wasn't much good out there. The resources just didn't exist. They're like Clinton Keith's book, Agile and Game Development, was like the best thing. And I think it still might be one of the best things out there to this day. So that was the other thing I was trying to solve. There's someone out there like me who's joining game production and game development and is looking for resources on how to do this. And they're probably running into the exact same problem of, I can't find anything good. So could I create that stuff? And maybe if I could do that, people would be interested in it. So there you go. There's a couple of motivations.